Debt can feel overwhelming at times, but with the right strategies, you can take control and prevent spiraling further into that black hole. By combining the debt avalanche, bare bones, and value-based budget strategies, you can create a powerful plan to tackle your debt head-on and work your way towards financial stability. Here's a look at how you can implement these strategies to take control of debt before it takes control of you. Debt avalanche. Budget. Target high-interest debts first. The debt avalanche method focuses on paying off debts with the highest interest rates first, while making regular payments on other debts. This approach helps you save money on interest over time and accelerates your debt repayment on the principal portion of your debt. Even though lower interest payments may be larger in value, focusing on paying off pesky high-interest loans will free up more funds in the long run to put towards those larger valued payments with lower interest rates. List your debts. Write down all your debts, including the outstanding balance and interest rates associated with each. Prioritize by interest rate. Rank your debts from highest to lowest by interest rate. Allocate extra funds. Direct any extra money towards the debt with the highest interest rate while continuing to make regular payments on other loans. Repeat. Once the highest interest debt is paid off, move to the next one on the list, keeping in mind to reward yourself or family in between for milestones reached. Bare bones budget. Cut expenses to the minimum. The bare bones budget involves reducing your expenses to the absolute minimum to free up as much money as possible for debt repayment. This strategy requires discipline but can significantly speed up the process of paying off your loans. Identify essential expenses. Determine your basic needs such as housing, utilities, groceries, and transportation. Eliminate non-essentials. Cut out or drastically reduce spending on non-essential items like dining out, entertainment, and subscriptions. Track your spending. Monitor your expenses closely to ensure you're sticking to your bare bones budget. If you find yourself drifting, then ask yourself this question when you make your next purchase. Is it a want or a need? And readjust as determined. Redirect savings. Use a portion of the money saved from cutting expenses to pay down your debt faster while putting the other portion into a high-yield savings account. Saving money along the way is crucial for having funds to rely on and reward yourself or your family along the way. Value-based budget. Spend on what matters most. The value-based budget focuses on spending money on what you value most and cutting back on less important expenses. This approach helps you maintain a balanced lifestyle while still making progress on your debt. Identify your values. Determine what is most important to you, such as family, health, and hobbies. Align spending with values. Allocate your budget towards these priorities and reduce spending on things that don't align with values identified. Review and adjust. Regularly review your spending to ensure it reflects your or your family's values and make adjustments along the way. Balance and flexibility. Allow yourself some flexibility periodically to enjoy life while staying committed to your debt repayment goals. By combining these three strategies together, you can create a comprehensive plan to get a grip on your debt. First, focus on paying off high-interest debts to increase your purchasing power and reduce your overall debt burden. Second, cut your expenses to the minimum to free up more funds for debt repayment and saving money. Third, ensure your spending aligns with your or your family's values, allowing you to maintain a meaningful lifestyle while aggressively paying down debt. Creating a plan can be tough, but if you implement it in steps, you give yourself or your family a much greater chance for success. Here's a mock example of how you can begin. In months 1 to 2, list all debts and prioritize them from highest to lowest based on interest rates. Implement the bare bones budget to cut expenses and allocate extra funds to the highest interest debt on the list. In months 3 to 4, continue by introducing the debt avalanche method. Review your spending and adjust to ensure it aligns with your or your family's values. Allow for small, value-based expenses to maintain motivation along the way. By months 5 to 6, introduce cutting your expenses to a minimum to free up more money for debt payments and savings. From month 7 and beyond, maintain the combined approach, regularly reviewing and adjusting your budget to stay on track with your debt repayment goals. By combining these strategies together, you can create a powerful and personalized plan to tackle your debt, save money on high-interest payments, and achieve financial stability. Remember, the key is consistency, commitment, and rewarding yourself or your family for milestones reached. Stay focused on your goals, and you'll be on your way to a debt-free future.